Greetings. Prince here from Premium City Graphics. Now, you're gonna forgive me in case maybe you are hearing a lot of maybe some noise in the background. It's because I have my fan turned on because it's hot here where I am, and then because of the ring light that is close to me, I think it just kind of makes it worse. So I believe you might be able to hear some of maybe if you're hearing the fan blowing, please bear with me. So I'm gonna have a very quick tutorial, a very quick one, and in this very tutorial I want us to look at how to solve font problems, especially if you are using a template. And the reason why I've come or prompted, the reason why I've been prompted to do this video is because of the people that have been buying my templates on different websites like Fabrica and Creative Market. So without wasting much of your time, I want us to just go into it to see how we can solve the font problems. And what I mean is sometimes when you get a font from me or from any other website, you may find out that the template has got fonts which are not installed in your PC, and then it becomes very difficult. And the reason is because sometimes when we buy a particular template, we want to use the font that was there in order for us to maintain it. But when we discover it's not there, it becomes sometimes a bit, you can begin to lose a bit of some morale and all those kind of things. So let us just go right into it, and I'll show you that in a second. So what you just need, number one, you need to have your control panel opened. So you need to go to here where it says type search here, especially if you're on Windows 10. I don't know about other Windows. So you're gonna type control, and then it is gonna bring this option. Then you open it. Then when this is opened, you have to go to the search control panel and type FONT, which is for fonts, and it will open up this. And then you're gonna have to click where it says, because you've got the preview, delete, or show and hide fonts. So you're gonna go where it says install, view installed fonts, not change font. View, double click there, and then as you can see here, it's actually loading. Okay, now these particular fonts that you open when you are going to control panel, typing fonts, and go to where it says view installed fonts, is the fonts that are installed in your computer, the fonts that are installed in your machine. So these are the fonts that I have installed on my PC, and then I've got a total of 669 fonts. Then we're gonna minimize that, and then we're gonna go to our template, which is this one. Okay, so here I want us to look at the words that are here. So if we go on the layers, I think permit me to just move this here. Good. And then if you look at okay, let's go to the tools and then select the text too, and then let us go to tools to text like Genesis. Okay, so Genesis, we have it is installed. Let's look at the word November, it's installed. Okay, so let us look at the word, this one which says the month of Joseph. Let us see if it's installed. It's not installed, and that's why you can see that here we have got this beacon or whatever you call it, this symbol that is here. In other words, I'll just say an indication that this font is not actually installed. So that is the problem I want us to solve. Now, immediately you select this font. If you select, and if you are on the text to option. Now, what I normally teach people is that any tool that you pick from here, it has got its own settings that will open up on top. If I get on the move tool, it has got its own settings. I go to the rectangular marking tool, it has got its own setting. I go to this particular, which is, what do you call this tool again? Lasso tool, it has got its own setting. So if I go to text, it will open up its own option. And any text that I select from this one here, it will change the name on top there. Okay? It will change the name on top there. So if I go on the month, on the text here which says month, I select it, you can see there that it has shown you the name, but it's not installed. It has only shown you that the text that you have selected, the name is this particular one here is, I don't know if it's Mognati or whatever they say that is. So what you need to do in this case is you're gonna go here, double click, then do Control C, which is for copy, then open your browser. Me, I'm using Opera Mini. You might be using a different a different browser. So you're gonna go on the search button and then do Control V, which is for pasting, and then it has shown you, because you are looking for font, so you're gonna have different names of whatever it is that you're looking for, but you're gonna have to look for font. And then let us use the font, and we have got this particular font it's installed on different websites like Free Fonts, Download, the font family, and all these other websites. So let us go on the font. I love it. And then open it. We open the font, and then they're showing you this is the name of that particular font, and then you're gonna go ahead and download it. Remember, we have got our panel control, our fonts already opened here. This is, you desperately need to have that one open. So let us go on download. Let us close this advert. It's downloading. Okay, it's okay. So let us just go ahead and click there, opening it, then open it here, and you have all those fonts that are there. So just click the last one or the first one, then hold shift, click the last one by marking everything, then drag them to the control panel to where all your fonts are installed, and then let it go from there. And then it is showing you it's installed 6 out of 18, whatever that particular font family, it's being installed in that particular location. Yes. So let us open our Photoshop once again. It's still showing the same, but this time around, let us go ahead and click even on the same text. We can just double click there. Okay. Okay, so when you just double click there, it has already shown you that it's installed. That's why it does even, no, sorry. So it's somewhere here. Okay, so it has already been changed there. So that is the font. Click OK. Double click on it, and then change. Go on where the font is, and then now change here. So I believe it was something like this. Yeah. So double click there. It is gonna change to something like that. No problem. Highlight it. Go back here, and then choose something a bit bold. I think it was something like this. Okay. Then you have the exactly font that was in that particular template. That's how you deal with it. So some people, they say, okay, I downloaded it, but it doesn't have the fonts which you used. There's no problem. This is how you can do this and solve that particular problem. I love you so much. My name is Prince. Let me see you in the next video where I'm gonna explain something different.